Hey guys, KrunderKat here. I got Chas with me. We are doing something completely different than we've done before. I'm going to try to take a break from Funkos. We'll see. We'll try. Maybe. That's my addict nature. Anyway, we are going to talk about our first anime convention. And I didn't know until recently, but our first convention was the same convention. It was Izumicon 2008. That was 12 years ago. We have to mentally travel back in time. There's a lot of crap we have to go through to remember this.
Yeah, there is.
So, this was back in 2008. We were both still in high school. I was a sophomore. Chas was a junior.
Yep.
That's how long we've known each other. We had somewhat started a cosplay group.
Kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
At that point in time, we had tried to start a cosplay group. It did not go well. Reasons. But it was you, me, our friend Sandra, our friend Brendon, who at the time went by Kia, Josie, Sam. Was there anyone else?
Ange later.
Yeah, but that was like 2 years later.
Ah.
I'm talking about the first convention.
Oh, okay.
I gotta count. You, he, yeah, so 6 of us. We only had one hotel room. All of us were in high school. I think Brendon was the oldest of us. I don't know if he was older than Josie.
That's a good question.
Because wasn't Josie in your class?
Yeah, she was, so she should be either my age or, depending, because I don't know, all birthdays and all that.
Yeah, so I think Brendon was the oldest out of us, and it was his senior year. So, it didn't start that well. So we had packed the night before, got all of our bags to Brendon's mom's house, and then we all met up at his place after school. We took 2 vehicles. I know a lot of us rode in the van from Sandra's mom, because we all met at the Steak and Shake. And had, because that was the first time I ever had a Steak Shake.
Oh, yeah.
The Steak and Shake.
Ah.
The only reason I remember that is because my first time, I'm like, what is this place? Oh, it's Steak and Shake. And I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And we had dinner there, and then we went to the hotel. And that was all fine until we got to the hotel.
Yeah.
The only reason that we were allowed to go in the first place is we told our parents that we would have parental supervision. And I think we all were understanding that Kia's mom was, or Brendon, Kia. How do I want to do that?
Well, I was gonna say it's a past moment, but for present viewers,
I'm probably gonna flop back and forth at that time, but we were under we all believed that his mom was going to be there with us that weekend, and that was going to be our parental supervision, which is why all of our parents let us go. What we did not know is that it wasn't going to be his mom, but another friend of his who was like 21?
something like that.
Something like that. She was supposed to be the parental supervision. And at that point, I know the hotel was in his mom's name because they had the check-in and everything to check out. So they were about to leave when Sandra's mom, who had driven the second vehicle up there, found out we weren't actually going to have a parent present. And some drama unfolded. She had Sandra in the car, about to leave, she was about to have me in the car, about to leave. She almost punched another girl because Josie got in her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josie got in her face about her overreacting. Didn't go well, obviously. And I think it took like 20 minutes for Brandon's mom to calm her down and talk her through it.
I would say so. With how heated things got.
Because it was bad. So, we had a little bumpy start. And I think for all of us, besides Brandon, it was all of our first convention.
I would say so, I think.
Because I think Brandon had been there before a year. Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you. That Brandon had been there like a couple of times before, or the year before. And I think he went to a.k.a. before once.
Oh, why my allergies? It's allergies, I promise.
Okay, so this is back in 2008. This was when Izumicon was alive. It is now dead. Rest in peace. It was at Sheridan, where it had been held up until the last 3 years that it had been active.
I think so.
Because I think I know at the end, like the last time it was trying to be held, it tried to go back to the Sheridan, and then it just fell through.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
So, it's going to be a really long video, by the way, if you haven't already guessed. So, it was at the Sheridan in Midwest City. We actually stayed at the La Quinta across the street, if you know that area. My photos that we are going to go through down memory lane, and then Chas has her own. Not as many.
Yeah.
I believe you are using your cell phone as a camera. I think you.
I'm guessing so, because I don't, like, I know my dad was big into cameras, but I don't think he gave me a camera.
I'm about to say, I don't know, I don't ever remember seeing you have a camera in all the conventions we've been to. You always had your phone.
Yeah, it's probably my phone then.
Me, I just recently had gotten a camera that year for Christmas. I actually still have it. Or not for Christmas, I got it for my birthday, my 16th birthday. So, I've had this thing for 12 years.
Very loud.
I should probably get a new one. The fact that I still have it after all that time. So, we are going to go through the pictures. We'll put them up there for you guys to see as we are talking about them. The beginning of these photos is the back area of the Sheridan, which was the fountain, the pool, the little river they had. Very excellent place for photo ops, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
This was just a few of those. The fountain, or the waterfall that goes into the big lake area where they had fish. And then it goes to the river that leads to this one. And then they have another lake over here. So, and then that's the... Like I said, very photo op place. We actually did a photo op there for Brandon. These next ones are at the hotel.
Are we showing us? You're showing me them and then the camera, or later?
We're gonna be looking at it, and then I'm gonna have them put over the video.
Okay.
So just be already. Okay.
Okay.
This was Chad.
I think so.
I think we called him Fluffy.
Yeah.
Or did we call him Kitty in the other one? No, he was Fluffy. The other guy was Kitty. So we made two friends.
Yeah.
Already. This is Chad. I remember that much. Him and the other guy who also had cat ears. I have a photo of him in here somewhere. We called him Kitty. We hung out with them. This is actually the next morning, which was, I believe this was Sunday morning? Saturday morning?
Possibly. Maybe. I think maybe It was either Saturday or Sunday, because I know that, because he was sleeping in a car, he wanted to maybe at least crash on the floor.
I know that he had a room with the guy he came with, but they were being so loud and whatnot that he couldn't sleep, so he tried sleeping in his car, and then somehow he ended up in our room. Like, somehow he came to our hotel room and was like, hey, can I crash on your floor? You know, my roommates are being loud. They won't shut up. I just want to sleep. So he slept on our floor.
Yeah.
Already, man. Unsupervised. I think he was 18 at the time, too. I think he was older than us.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. And then... Don't give me the shame finger. My husband's giving me the shame finger over here. Actually, you don't even know the half of it on that trip.
I was gonna say, if it helps, he was my little hangout cute con boy.
Yeah, I remember you, when he spent that night, you kind of like, because he laid at the foot of the beds, and you, like, did the flip over to where your head was at the foot of the bed, and you guys, like, talked a bit and everything. You were having a little crush.
Hey, everybody has to have a con crush, okay?
I had a con crush, too, at that time. But this is that morning. That's a hat, by the way. His hair is actually, like, a light brown.
Yeah.
I remember we took it off once. We're like, oh my god! So, there's that. Now, where's these photos? Okay. This is Cha-Cha!
Or The Grudge.
Or The Grudge. I think we were making jokes.
Yes, we had all the jokes. I have very staticky abilities. Let's just say that.
So we were just having fun in the hotel. There's me texting. A little flip phone there. There's Chas. And then there's Josie. We were so thin back then. My hair, my god, I cut my hair. I forgot about that. That's when I had my hair short.
My hair doesn't change. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. It just goes back to what it is now.
I don't think I've ever seen you with long hair. Maybe, like, about here. It's the longest I've seen it on you.
Yeah, it gets right about to right here, and then I cut it again.
Yeah. And then, again, this is just us goofing around in the hotel with Chad. In that mirror there, the one taking the photo, that's Sandra. We did a lot of taking photos thing, and yeah. This actually isn't all the photos. This the stack was my set, and then Chas had a few of hers. We've lost contact with Sam. Like, I'm pretty sure Sam moved shortly after that, because I don't remember seeing her again.
I want to say that at some point, I don't remember how long ago, I did bump into her. And I was like, hey, I remember you and stuff, and she might be on my Facebook. I don't know.
And then I was never really on good terms with Josie. We weren't really ever that close or whatnot.
Yeah.
So I don't know what photos she had. And then, like I said, Sam moved, and I don't know what photos she had either. Trying to think, who else was there? I talked to Ange, which is Brandon's girlfriend, who's a friend of ours. The computer that they said that they had the photos on doesn't work. It doesn't like to come on. So I had asked if I could get my tech guy to maybe get it to turn on, and they, to at least recover their photos and documents they had on there so they wouldn't lose it. But I didn't get a reply. I asked if they want to be a part of this video, and was told no. So.
Well, I mean, at the moment, I'd probably no go. So, what's this? Anyway.
Yeah. At this time, this coronavirus is going through, and our friend is battling cancer. So, yeah. It wasn't that. They were like, no, we don't really want to be part, be on video or whatnot. So, I don't know. This is the elevator party we had.
Oh, elevator parties. Everyone should remember those.
If you don't, let us explain. So we basically just hung out in an elevator. There was me, Chas, Chad, Josie, and Drew. Do you remember Drew?
Just a little bit.
I have a photo of him in here somewhere.
Okay.
But, yeah, there's Chad. There's Josie, and that's Drew there. And then that's a little bit of me. And then That's me. I was being really weird with the Kingdom Heart necklace I bought and just, like, draped it over my head to where it was kind of like a tiara type thing.
It looks nice.
And then that's also I bought there. It was the little angry emoji thing that they did in animes. I had a really cute picture of you in there. I don't know what happened to it.
It's okay.
I'm pretty sure I've lost some photos over the years and a bunch of other stuff because I've had my computer crash twice.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so before we go on this next set, we were doing a Naruto theme cosplay, like group cosplay as the whole group. I think I was the only one who actually was not in that great of a cosplay.
Well, I think with what you had, I think you did pretty good.
I don't even look like Naruto, are you kidding me? So, let's see, Chas was Hinata, Josie was Tsunade, Sam was Kiba?
I believe so.
Yeah, like a rough version of Kiba. I remember the
little face marks,
Brendon was Sasuke, and I was Sexy no Jutsu Naruto, and then Sandra was Tamari. Mine was a makeshift kind of thing, if we can even call it that. When we get to the photos of me and my supposed cosplay, you'll understand why. But at the time, I don't think any of us had jobs.
I don't believe I did. No.
Brendon might have. Maybe. But I know I didn't. I didn't get a job till senior year. And so, I didn't really have money for fabric, which I think Brendon was supposed to help with. Because we weren't going to do that much. We were just going to do like a little top and then the skirt, which I did a couple years later. And then Sandra's wasn't even really completed because I remember the thing on her leg that she was supposed to have, it was supposed to go all the way around, and it basically just covered the front.
Oh, one of those is for the pictures kind of thing.
Basically. So we did the Naruto photo shoot that they were doing that year, and these are those photos. I can't remember that character's name. But that is Kakashi. I believe that's Cory.
I want to say.
And then that's supposed to be Asuma.
It's been a very long time since I did watch Naruto.
It's looks like Iruka. No. It's Shikamaru and their leader.
Guy with the knives?
Asuna?
Yeah, Asuna. There we go. Asuna. I know it started with an A, that much. And then here we go. So these were the ladies. We'll start to left, this side. We'll start with Chas, who is the Hinata. There's Josie as Tsunade. The girl was supposed to be one of the beasts.
I want to say she might have been a Ninetales, but I don't know.
I think she came with a Ninetales.
Maybe, and then she was the...
She was one of the beasts, I remember that much. Okay. And then there's a girl who did a Sakura Uchiha. There's me. Supposed to be a sexy Naruto, as we can see. And then there's Sandra as the Tsunade, and you could actually tell her there at that leg thing.
Yeah, I see now.
Yeah. My bras on this showing on the side there. That one was show some leg on the skin, and we were all just like, yeah! And then there's just all of us there. Yeah, that is a terrible cosplay.
You look so sassy in that picture.
What's up?
Like you're about to beat someone else.
Wanna go? Oh my god.
And I'm just like...
I just realized you and Josie switched spots.
I think so, yeah. I get lost a lot in these pictures.
Yeah. And then this is supposed to be where Naruto accidentally farts with the Kiba.
Oh, yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the Naruto Brandon knew and was dating, like, it was like her ex's boyfriend or something at the time. I just remember she didn't like him for some reason. For other things. And then this was all the Narutos that were there, plus the Nine-Tailed Fox. We were all petting him, because that was the Nine-Tailed Fox that was with that girl.
Oh.
I can't remember if it's this Naruto in the front here, or the one in the middle. But I want to say it's the one closer to the front that Brendon had the problem with. And then there's this one with me in the alley battle.
They disappeared. No one knows where they went.
They did! Because Sam got that one, and then I didn't have enough money for it, so I was like, I'll buy one next year, and then, like, poof, they were freaking gone. I'm like, where'd they go? Yeah, because there she is with the Nine-Tailed Fox. And then the two Kakashis fighting. This is the Ambu one, and then the...
regular?
Yeah, Sensei one. And that is Cory. And then we have the Sakuras fighting over Sasuke. And then we have Team 7? Is that what they're called?
I believe so.
The group photo of them. And then we have another one of them. And then we have Tsunade versus Sakura. And then we have Sasuke being emo.
Oh geez, that Sasuke was very emo.
Brendon did it too. I have a photo.
Oh,
I have it. Summer.
But that one just looks sad.
I know.
It's just like...
That's a really small one too, like...
Just like...
Tiny person.
Yeah.
And then a very bad photo of Sasuke and Sakura. This is my first camera, so... And then Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura. And then I don't know what was going on here, but we just had a random group with Gaara and Tamari, and yeah. I'm not really sure. Oh, and that the Sasuke that's Brendon. That's our friend Brendon. So I don't know, it was another random lineup.
The random lineups.
There are a bunch of random lineups, and I'm looking at it like, what the crap? what went on in our heads for the group to be like, yeah, let's do this? And then we have Sakura begging Sasuke not to leave. And then we have Itachi and Sasuke. I believe these were brothers.
Possibly.
And then a very blurry photo of them hugging. I'm so sorry.
The energy was so high.
We were. First con, no parents. We were wild.
Oh, yeah.
And then another photo of them being cute. And then more of these guys.
I think it's Choji and
then
one guy.
Yeah, Asuna. Asuma. I might get it fit done today. Might.
Team leader.
Yeah. Senseis. And then another one of the Ambu. She had a photography place. I still have her business card.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Don't know if it still works or whatnot. And then there's all of us lifting the tails of the Nine-Tailed Fox.
So many tails.
So many tails. And then Sasuke with the Nine-Tailed Fox. And then Chas with Kiba. Fun fact we just realized recently as I was printing these off, that Kiba is actually a friend of ours. Now. And that's our friend Jared. So, I don't think we knew him back then, at that point. And then the Sakura's fighting again over Sasuke. Yeah, she made that. That's fantastic. The Sasuke Uchiha. Or Sakura Uchiha. I'll get there. So many S's. And then another picture of showing legs. And then another one of the Abu Kakashi. Joji. You and Jared. Before we knew it was Jared. You were shy back then.
Yeah, I'm still kind of shy.
And then this is the group photo of just like a bunch of random people.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to remember what the crap we were.
That's a good question. We're in this blob somewhere,
We're in the back.
Or you just took a picture of a giant blob. Are you sure we're in this?
I know I was in it because I was in the back, and they're like, "Hey, I'm pretty sure that's me right there, or there." And they're like, because someone's like, "Hey guys, move your head, just we can't see here," and they're like, "Oh." So yeah.
You just see if I was in there, I probably got blocked out because I'm dang short.
Although I want to say I'm closer to here because I have a picture of that Kakashi there, the sexy no Jutsu Kakashi.
You should have been right next
Right
to
over
her
there.
somewhere. Don't know. So many faces.
I know, and it's so bad. It's such a bad photo. Such a bad photo. Anyway, so that's me and Cory Kakashi. He's really doing well for himself. He's doing a lot of voice acting for Funimation. He landed a role in a movie as one of the leads. I've been meaning to go look at it or go watch it, but I don't know if it's playing at this moment.
Don't know, but I am so happy that he comes from our community.
I know, he's doing so well.
It's like
He's
awesome.
part of Take One Improv. I believe he's still doing that. And then he's recently been engaged. So go Cory! And shout out to him. He's such a swell guy. Oh, and then this is the next fun part. We start having fun with the Yaoi Pal. This is supposed to be Sasuke and Naruto afraid of Temari with the paddle. Sasuke chasing Naruto with the paddle. Me spanking Sasuke. Sasuke spanking me. Sasuke proposing to the Sakura. And then I'm stabbing you, which a lot of people did not realize at that point. Because they don't notice the kunai I have in my head.
Naruto was murdering Hinata.
We were goofing off at this point.
Yeah.
And then that hand, I believe, is Mari's hand.
Possibly.
And then this is a photo shoot that we needed to do that Brendon wanted to do for a video. I think this is the photos he put in the video for YouTube. Because we had tried to start a cosplay group. We made a YouTube account for this cosplay group, and we posted 2 videos, and one of them was of Izumicon. Link it below if you want to watch that terrible mess. But yeah, this was me supposed to be stopped cutting himself, and then hugging. Funny fact, that jacket I'm wearing is a Twilight jacket. If you're wondering what it says across my back right there, it says, "Are you afraid?" Because that's what Edward says to Bella. And then Temari with the soldier guys.
Yeah, don't know if they're trying to be Cloud or Zack or just Soldier.
Yep, just soldier from Final Fantasy. And here's some photo ops from that lovely place. More of me and Sasuke fighting. Supposed to be negotiations. I'm playing with my badge there.
You're being all cute.
Yeah. And then this is Sasuke, and then that's her friend, his friend. That was our adult supervision. Yeah, I think she was like 2021.
Possibly, but I still don't remember that person.
I think she was only there for the first night.
I want to say so.
Because I remember sharing the bed with her, and I move a lot in my sleep. I'll tend to roll over and push people and kick and whatnot, and I'll hog the bed, and I told people just roll me over. I'll move. And that's why I told her, and she was like, yeah, I only had, like, this part of the bed. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. She goes, that's okay. I just pushed you, you rolled over, and we were good. So, and that's literally, I think that's the only night she stayed there. Because I don't remember her being there after that.
Well, like I said, I don't remember her at all.
And then I think Brendon had to leave Saturday because his back was not feeling well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was having some kind of back issue. And he ended up going home that night because other things happened. Moving on.
Just like, dig.
I don't think you were there that night for that part.
I don't think I was. I don't know where I was. I think I was at the rave, maybe, and that's what was going down.
Something. I believe this is supposed to be... I'm not really sure, actually, now I think about it, because I was like, it's supposed to be Sailor Moon, but I was like, no, wait, that's another person.
She kind of looks like Nominee, but, I mean, I don't know.
It's been so long.
She has like a little leg sash.
Right.
She could be someone from another...
And then this is a Bleach guy. There was a Bleach group there.
Bleach.
And then there's that waterfall. We were taking a lot of photos on there. I feel terrible because I think they had some plants up there, but I think they got trashed.
Oh.
But a lot of people were taking photos up there. And then I thought hers was just really cool. I don't even know where she's really from.
I don't either, but it's really cool cosplay.
Right, it was really cool. Yeah, this is their sorority I was thinking of.
Ah.
Because she goes up on top of there.
Pretty.
Of the fountain, or the waterfall, and takes a bunch of photos.
Such a nice dress.
Right. And then more of the Bleach cosplay. And then we had a Tsunade versus Tsunade. And then this, I know you weren't there for this. Sorry.
That's okay.
So much talking dries my throat. But they had, I guess, like, I can't remember if it was, like, actual sword, but a sword fighting with Nerf swords and whatnot. And they had a contest going on, and me and... Sorry, my husband's playing the Switch over here. But me and Sandra had participated in it, and this is everyone who was in it besides me because I was taking photos. But that is Sandra there. And then there's another wider photo. And then this.
Oh my!
This was a commission that Brendon had gotten. Yeah. I don't even know if he still has that. And then this is actually two of my friends. That's Chayla and Adrian. Chayla was my maid of honor at my wedding.
Oh.
Yeah. She was the one who was there. They were there, and if I'm not mistaken, that's either Liz or Liz's mom in the back there, who they went with. And she was supposed to be Kyrie. Chayla was. I don't know what Adrian was supposed to be. And then here's Kitty. That was the other guy that Chad Fluffy was with way back at the beginning of this photo. This is the last day because these guys back there. He was fabulous. And this is Drew.
Oh. Small memory. May have only came across that guy like once or something.
I don't think I saw him next year. And then that's Mason. I'm still in contact with him a little bit. And that was another Cloud guy. They were having fun, like we do.
Yeah.
At conventions. And then I don't remember
Oh, jeez.
what was going on, but that's Fluffy. I'm pretty sure that's Mason or one of the Cloud guys, and they were playing with the sword. I don't remember exactly the conversation that was going on when this took place.
Funny picture moments.
And then I love these guys. They're spider kitties.
Oh, yeah, I really like those guys.
The spy kitties. That's the further away, and then it's up closer when they get the cat hats. They were just freaking awesome. And then this was two of the judges for the cosplay.
I was wondering why that was so cool.
Yeah, these were two of the judges. Or I know she was a judge. I don't remember if he was. But I love Halloween Town Sora. And then I actually have better photos of him. Let me just rearrange these. Hold on. So there's him crouching down. And then that's him standing up. Because it was tall. Mm-hmm. He had to be like 7, 8 feet tall. Stilts and everything.
I still think that's like one of the best Jacks I've seen.
Right. And then a Ryuk, because at that time I was reading Death Note and he was my favorite character. And then I didn't know who this was, but I just thought they were cool. But I'm pretty sure this might be from Princess Aya, maybe.
I think so, yeah. Like, I have the little collection and I really loved it, and I always love her style, so.
And then the Queen of Hearts.
Very nice.
I believe this photo is the one I took first, and then I did this one to get a better photo of her. Again, I was learning my camera. KSK from
Bleach.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's going back too far.
Yeah, it's like, how far?
This was Kagura from Fruits Basket?
I think so. I was gonna say, is that just a... No, that's just a window or
yeah, that's just the window.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And then, Vincent.
Yes.
And then, Edward and Winry.
Yeah.
And honestly, these guys were just freaking cool looking.
Oh, yeah.
Really goth guys.
Very nice.
And then, I took a terrible picture, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, like I said, learn a camera. We'll see a lot of my thumb and mine.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she was supposed to be from Inuyasha, like one of the villains or something.
Possibly, because those earrings look familiar.
Yeah. And then we had a sailor group. And then this little adorable guy. His mom dressed up as Orihime, and she dressed him up as Kon.
Oh.
He was just so freaking adorable. I did ask permission to take that photo before. I did not just, like, snip it. I was like, oh, he's so cute. Can I have a photo? Yes, sweet.
For those that don't know, you actually have to ask for photos.
Yes, ask for photos. Ask permission. If they're sitting, ask. If they say no, be respectful. This is... I know he's from Naruto. It starts with a K. Kisame? Kisame. He's the guy who's paired up with Itachi.
Yeah.
And then there's Jayla and her Kairi outfit. She's got a little glimmy right there.
Oh.
And then there was another Tsunade there. Or not Tsunade, Tamari. And then I believe they're from Ranma and a half. I think. Maybe not.
Possibly. It looks like...
I'm not gonna lie, I took a lot of photos of a lot of animes I didn't know. I was just like, you look cool, can I have a photo?
I do that too.
Marluxia. That's part of the dealer's room you can see there. This is the fully Cooley group.
Oh.
And then hers was just freaking pretty. Right?
It is. I'm just like, I feel like I've seen this costume, but at the same time, I don't know where I placed it in my brain.
Right. And then this was just badass, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
She's rocking it, man. And then this is Oran High Host Club. I think she was Tomoe. She might have been Honey.
I guess it would also depend on the props because they're holding a jacket, so you never know who that was for.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure she was just holding other people, and I just asked for a photo. She's like, sure. And I just kind of snapped it. And then again, I'm not really sure what anime. I'm pretty sure everyone would be like, hey, it's this anime. But I was like, really cool. Can I take a picture? And then this one I was really excited for because it's a Jubilee cosplayer. I was like, Jubilee! She was one of my favorite X-Men during that television show. I love that show. And then these two adorable...
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
We have a Kiki and a... Shiro? Chihiro?
Yeah, Chihiro.
Chihiro?
I was like, it's Chi.
Yeah, Chihiro and Kiki. and they were just freaking adorable. She's showing her off her little, yeah, GD and everything. I was like, oh, you're so freaking cute. And then, again, just another cool outfit.
Cool people, man, they go places.
I think this is during the rave.
Possibly.
And then again, I think that was that guy from earlier. He just changed. I was like, this is a cool freaking outfit. My mother would never let me wear that.
Oh, yeah.
And then another, that one's supposed to be Honey.
Yeah. Honey said bye.
And then another raver girl. I did not know my camera.
It's okay.
So, I did take better pictures later the next year. And I believe that's supposed to be Riza from Full Metal Alchemist.
I think so.
That's like a gun right there.
Yeah, and that's kind of what she poses like.
Yeah. And then this comes back with a little bit of drama from Brendon. Because this was the wedding that was taking place there. That was a friend of his. And I guess they had a falling out or had an argument or whatnot. But he still wanted to be there, so we were actually off in the distance. And we just took, like, a few photos. So, I don't think anyone else was there around that time. And then that's shortly right before the other photo, that weird thing that I don't know what happened. This was during then.
Yeah, I guess they were, like...
Because he was supposed to be Cloud, if I'm not mistaken. I think they were supposed to be, like, Zack or Angel or something.
I don't know about Angeal, because I don't know if that game came out around then, but Angeal wore something different. So, I don't know.
I just know. And then, I was taking a picture of, this is Drew's badge. That's his name. But I was taking a picture of the Kakashi thing. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Gotta love artists.
Yep. So, that is my stack of photos.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I need to just pull mine out one by one.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
So, a lot of stuff did happen during the con. Like I said, Brendon had to leave. He was having back issues. Like, his back became really sensitive and it started to really hurt. Which is why he had to leave Saturday night. And again, I've lost photos through the years because I know that was the first year I met Peter Pixie.
Oh.
And I had a picture of him because I'm like, his outfit's amazing.
Always.
So I'm like, you just look amazing. Can I just take a photo of you? And I don't know what happened.
Oh.
And then, like I said, I had a really good photo of you in the elevator where your hair is like partially covering your face, and it was like really great. I don't know what happened to that one. And then there was more photos of when we were doing the photo shoot with me and Brendon, because he also had me and Tamari do a bunch of stuff. And I know he did a video for school for that one. Because we had to do a lot of stuff. Man, I was all over that bridge. We had to work out. I was like, dang. But that night, Saturday night, I don't know where you were.
Like I said, probably the rave.
I don't know I think that was after Brendon had left. But I think you might have been with Sam. Because I know Sam wasn't there. But me, Sandra, and Josie ended up with some guys in the hotel.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you remember that.
I don't remember, like I said. I mean, I do remember dancing with guys at the rave myself.
Yeah. No, nothing really bad happened. But it was just, we ended up with 4 guys in the hotel, the 3 of us. 1 guy was left out, I remember that much.
Oh, wow.
And, I remember that Sandra was making out with a guy, and his shirt somehow came unbuttoned. Like, we saw her hands, and we saw his hands, and, he came off of her, and his shirt's just and we're just all like, And he's like, what the fuck happened? And she's like, I didn't touch your shirt. He goes, I know you didn't.
Ghost. Creeper ghost.
And we messed around, but nothing really seriously happened. And then I don't remember how he knew. We were like, we should probably go get our friends at the rave. And then we came out, you guys, and we told you guys what happened. You're like, holy fuck. We're like, yeah. So much for parental supervision for this trip.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dang. Dr. Pepper fixes it up.
Because, I don't remember, but that's also where I met Joe. I don't know if you remember Joe. He was the hentai guy. He actually met Josie first. And, because she did her own thing for a little bit, too. And then, when I ran into Josie, she told me about him. I was like, oh, that's cool, you met someone. But then he came around and met me and took more interest in me than her.
Oh.
I didn't even do anything either. I was just like, what's up?
You're just so cute.
I don't know. Anyway, let's see the photos you got, Jess.
Yay!
You didn't take as many.
No, I didn't, but I don't remember why. Maybe because I was too busy running around.
Yeah. So that is us. I think we're having breakfast. I'm pretty sure I have a wrapper in my mouth from silverware. It almost looks like my lines are disturbing. We used a freaking marker for that. That's terrible.
Yeah. Live and learn.
Yep, live and learn. And then there's the hotel room.
All the stuff.
All the stuff. We had to do a thing where a few of us hid because there was all 6 of us in the room. You remember that? Yeah, there was all 6 of us in the room, and it's actually a fire hazard for hotels to do that. There's actually only supposed to be 4. So we had to do a thing where, if the door knocked, 2 of us would hide. And I remember the first time it happened, because that's when Sandra's mom found out that that it wasn't going to be a parental supervisor. We all hid.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, someone's got to get the door!
I don't even remember where we all headed.
I know one of us hid in the closet. I think a few of us hid in the bathroom. I think one of us tried to dive behind the bed. But we're all just like, scatter! And they were like, wait, someone's got to open the door! And then there's Sandra taking a photo. I think that's with my camera.
I think so. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute, that'd be so weird, but it was mine.
This is your photo.
It was me. I was like,
And then that's Brandon's laptop there. So we tried to do a skit at this convention. Do you remember that?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if you were part of this. No, I think you were. I think Sam wasn't, and Sam was the one recording in the audience. But this skit was literally just put together at last minute. We had no rehearsal time besides that day. And we had it all on Brandon's laptop. And he tried to add photos in to get our reactions. But it was taking too long for us to scroll past the photos to get to the next line. So he took the photos out. And then when it actually came time for us to do the skit on the stage, his laptop locked up. So, and none of us knew our lines or anything, and it just turned out terrible. And we ended up improvising, and it was really bad. We got second place, but there was only 2 skits, and the other guy was literally giving free crap away.
Oh.
You remember that?
I remember.
Yeah. So, yeah, like. And then there's Sandra being, hola.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's your thumb.
Yeah, my thumb.
That was, yeah, I think that's Saturday, Sunday morning.
I think so.
And then there's your picture of the giant.
Yeah, me and my terrible pictures, too.
Well, this is like 12 years ago, so phones really weren't that great for taking photos.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, she actually made all of that and actually sewed all the belts in, the Lulu.
Yeah, I think she said that.
And we were all just like, holy crap. And the Queen of Hearts. And then, I'm not sure who he's supposed to be.
I don't know. He looked cool. He had a giant hammer. Maybe that's where I got some later inspiration. No.
Like, he's got a beard in between the D's. I want to say he's like Duffman or maybe D&D or something.
D&D man.
Oh my god, that's me right there.
'Tis you.
Yes, because we made the sign of a stuck in sexy no jutsu.
Oh.
That was the joke.
Oh, yeah.
So that's actually me right there.
There you are.
And then, of course, you took a picture of her.
Yeah.
And then of him. And there's your thumb again.
Yeah, with them.
And then, of course, you took a picture of her.
Yeah, picture of the angel lady.
And then Gara.
And Gara. And that's all.
That's all. So, traveling back to present time. Holy crap, girl.
Yeah, that was one crazy year. Convention time. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, we were a bit wild. I'm pretty sure if we actually had a parental supervision, a lot of stuff wouldn't have happened. And I know a lot of people are like, you had boys in your hotel room, of course stuff happened. It didn't go as far as you would think. Even if you don't believe me, but... I don't know, I think we had a really good time. I think that's what matters.
Yeah, it's usually what matters is you go to a convention to have a good time.
And then we left that Sunday. It was the only time I've ever done closing ceremonies. Because I remember Brendon saying he's never seen them because there's always something that happened to him that caused him to get sick. That he's never been able to attend them. So we're like, well, I'll attend it for you. And I wasn't really that impressed with it. So I just never been since. And I remember some drama happened at the end too. That we weren't packed like we were supposed to be. Or at least that's what Brendon says. He actually did a little thing on Deviantart about it.
Oh.
Yeah. Was that we didn't pack all of our stuff when his mom came to collect us and they came to check out the room and whatnot. So I don't remember again. That was like 12 years ago.
I don't know. I know that I was probably not the greatest at keeping my stuff together at that time.
Right.
But I mean...
I remember he brought a lot of food too. Like he brought us ramen and a bunch of like cup of noodles and things and I don't think we ever ate it.
I don't really remember eating it, but then again, I don't remember those kind of finer details.
I really don't remember us eating much there. I think we snacked a lot. I remember us getting breakfast that morning because we were lying about the rooms because we had mentioned, oh yeah, we gotta go back to the room, and Brendon was like, you mean the rooms? So we wouldn't get kicked out of the hotel because, like I said, there were 6 of us in that one room.
Oh.
To be back in high school again. Not really.
Oh, no.
High school is drama.
Yeah.
So, that is it for 2018 Izumicon. Tell us your experience. Were you in those photos? Did you happen to maybe catch a photo of us? Did you see our terrible script? Tell us your first con experience, or what you miss about Izumicon. Actually, I do miss Izumicon. I've been meaning to go to the Anime Oklahoma convention that they've done.
Oh, yeah. I would like to see that one.
Just attend once, just to see. So, that is it for this segment. If you want us to know more, because we've actually been to more cons than that, I went to Izumicon, I think, 3 or 4 more times after that. And then we also have been to Tokyo and Dalsa. So if you want to hear more of that or whatnot, let us know down in the comments. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.